The 5 most dangerous foods in the world. The 4 foods that are the most lethal in the world are fugu, giant bullfrog, ackee, and kasumarzu. While it's true that we all need to learn far more about the foods we consume, most of the time we are more concerned with their fat or sugar content than with whether they will injure or kill us. However, there are several so-called meals that can do just that, ranging from giving you minor gastrointestinal issues to being lethal. Here, we'll examine 5 of the foods that are the deadliest in the world and provide some background information on each. However, keep in mind that this list may not necessarily be in any particular order. 1. Fugu. The pufferfish, often known as fugu, is sometimes regarded as the world's most dangerous meal. Although considered a delicacy in Japan, mishandling this dish can result in asphyxiation and paralysis. The neurotoxic known as tetrodotoxin, which is present in the fish's organs, particularly its liver, is the risk. But don't worry, Japanese law controls how fish is prepared in all restaurants, and cooks must complete 3 or more years of demanding training. Many seasoned and renowned fugu chefs in Japan reportedly make an effort to omit a trace amount of tetrodotoxin so that when ingested, the tongue will tingle. Westerners and other adrenaline junkies frequently try fugu for the thrill, but Shimonoseki, a city in western Japan, has never had a fugu-related death, when there are typically about 100 fatalities a year. 2. Large bullfrog. The Ovembu people, in particular, like eating the huge Namibian bullfrog, also known as the giant pixie, as a festive dish. The biggest issue with these bullfrogs is a toxin known as oshikotakata that is present in immature animals. They are reportedly safe to eat following the 3rd rain or when there is a lot of croaking and breeding going on. Kidney failure, mortality, and painful urination are all effects of the poison. These frogs, which are the biggest in Namibia and are just under 10 inches long, will basically devour anything, including rats, reptiles, and other frogs. The frogs can burrow into the ground by shuffling backwards and using a shovel-like component on each heel. 3. Ackee. Although technically the national fruit of Jamaica, the ackee, or oblivious apple, is also exceedingly deadly. When the fruit is fully developed, the yellow really are okay to eat, but when the pods within turn red and naturally open, the problem arises because the unripe fruit contains a poison called hypoglycemic. The seeds are always poisonous, regardless of how ripe they are, and eating ackee poison results in Jamaican vomiting sickness, which can be fatal. The popular name is derived from the West African term akai fugu, while the scientific name is reportedly derived from Captain William Bligh, the sailor who brought the fruit to the Royal Botanical Gardens in Kew, England, in 1793. 4. Sumarzu. This soft sheep's milk cheese from Sardinia is allowed to ripen while being exposed to air so that flies can lay their eggs inside of it. The fermentation is caused by these eggs, or more precisely, by the maggots inside. The issue is that when the cheese's maggots are dead and consumed, they can harm the intestinal walls and result in serious disease. Eye protection is advised when eating kasumarzu since the bugs may literally jump 6 inches in the air when startled. Since the cheese is illegal in the rest of the EU, it is actually sold there on the black market. 5. Cassava. A root vegetable called cassava is frequently referred to as tapioca, especially in the US. The root is primarily grown in South America and Africa. Numerous products, including flour, stews, puddings, and even juice, are made from the vegetable. Hydrogen cyanide levels in the roots and leaves are high. You can eat cassava, but only if you prepare it correctly. The root of cassava actually has the 3rd highest quantities of carbs, behind rice and corn. The cassava is truly nature's pocket knife because it can be used to produce ethanol, a biofuel, as well as food. According to the WHO, 1 in 5 Africans who have cassava poisoning pass away. So there you have it. Of course, these aren't all the toxic foods in the world, and ranking them is particularly difficult because the severity of their venom varies, but fugu is unquestionably the most lethal, and the other 9 are unquestionably within the top 10.